Welcome back to the Transform Your Mind to Transform Your Life, the podcast. This is Life Coach Myrna Young, and you are listening to 5-Minute Fridays with Coach Myrna. Today, I want to teach on the topic of your pain reveals your purpose. I want to let you know that God has a strategy for your life, and sometimes He makes the story painful, but the strategy is always good. How would you know pleasure if you've never experienced pain? Everything in life is opposites. It is not the good times that prepare us for our purpose. It is the pain. Your painful mistakes do not affect your miracles. They are a precursor to them. Let's look at the Bible stories of Moses and David. Moses was a murderer, and David was an adulterer and a murderer. They're the most talked about men in the Bible. Their mistakes did not affect their miracles. Maybe it was God's strategy to use their painful past to get them in the right mindset, for Him to use them for His glory. So your background prepares you for your miracles. Whenever you survive struggle and God made a way out of nowhere, you get stronger. When the next challenge comes your way, you say, I have been through this before, so I can handle this. Sometimes the struggle reveals your faith. You say, I've been cheated on before. I made it through that, and I can make it through this. You have to have this tenacity to say, I've been through the fire, but it didn't burn me. I've been through the divorce, having no money in the bank, sickness, and I'm still standing. I went through the fire, but it did not consume me, right? God prepares us before He propels us. So use that as what you fall back to when you're going through struggle. Know that God promised you that He knows the plans He has for you, plans to prosper you, okay? So that is your confidence booster. Pain teaches us how to fight for our kids, how to fight for our marriage, how to fight for your finances, how to fight at work, how to fight to survive. Jesus says, no one takes my life, I lay it down. So don't let anyone keep you down. Don't give them the permission to keep you down. Use that pain as fuel and let it reveal your purpose. I love the book, The Alchemist. I think it's one of the best books I've ever read. And The Alchemist teaches us that we all have beginner's luck when we decide to pursue our personal legend. But before we realize it, we will be tested. God will send some pain. It will feel like going through a hailstorm with the universe throwing rocks at you to determine how badly you want to win. And it does that because most will fold up and say, it's too hard, it's too dangerous, it's too scary, etc. Which is why they say that the richest place on earth is the graveyard, because most die with their gift unused. They didn't want to work for it. They wanted it to come easy, and it does not come easy. You've got to work, you've got to persevere. Have you ever heard of the Tyler Perry story? If you haven't, let me share it with you. Tyler Perry put on plays for 2 years and nobody came. The seats were empty, but he continued. He even started living in his car because he had no money for rent and pay for his venues. So he chose to live in his car so he can have money to pay for his venues, to keep on putting on plays that nobody came. Because what? He knew that someday he was going to get a breakthrough. He was spending all his money on renting facilities to put on his plays. He used his pain to reveal his purpose. And it paid off because one day someone called him. How many of you know that your blessings will always come and find you? Whoever you seek is seeking you. And this person wanted to partner with him. He agreed, and they planned an event, but it turned out to be one of the coldest nights in Atlanta. And he thought, oh my gosh, the seats would be empty again. He couldn't believe it when he looked outside and saw the long lineup of people waiting to come into the facility in the freezing cold. Yes, when you push through, God rewards you. Tyler used his pain, he pushed through, and he found his purpose. That was the start of his success, and he never looked back. Today, he is on the self-made billionaire list, not millionaire. That's B with a billionaire. So yes, I want to let you know and encourage you that it's God's strategy to teach us how to be successful. He teaches us by tests so that you can have a testimony. And once you have a testimony, you have received the message. God uses pain to reveal your purpose. I hope you were inspired today. This is Life Coach Myrna Young, and you've been listening to 5 Minute Fridays with Coach Myrna. I hope to see you back here next Friday, same time, for another episode of 5 Minute Fridays with Coach Myrna. In the meantime, I want to invite you to join my life coaching group on Facebook. There you will get inspired right through the week. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, namaste.